You changed. You stopped being you.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cultivated Minds, and today we're gonna be talking about living in your truth, how to be yourself. Check it out. I see a lot of people who, they may have their own thing going on, their own platform, whatever the case is, and you might see a lot of people or that you or just in general, just the whole way that they operate, whatever the case is, and a lot of times it seems like they feel the need to have to do things outside of who they are to get to where they at. And all you really got to do is be yourself. That's the most freeing feeling, because once you get to where you at, or whatever the case is, you was always authentically you. You was being genuine. You was being the person that you are deep down inside, who you are within. And only you know that. So when you start straying outside of who you are, outside of your spirit, outside of your soul, then that's where you got to stay. That's where you got to be, right? Because when you build that following or that audience of those people, you're not able to be yourself. And, being yourself just consists of, being you. You can be a nerd and be real. You can be somebody that's out here thugging, whatever the case is, and be real. You can be yourself. I'm not saying as in, just causing destruction, whatever the case is, but the person that you truly are, if that's who you are, do you. Go about your business how you go about it. Don't feel like you got to get to a certain position and start being like this person, or you got to start being like that person, or you got to put on, that abstract image, that facade to get to certain places, whether it's, business, whether it's a brand you got, whether it's, some type of company, whatever the situation is, just continually just being authentic with yourself, being you. I think like a lot of people don't know how to be themselves. So then when you got this construct of, these images and things that people paint, like with the social media, people can sign in and be whoever they want to be. They can put on an image, they can say certain things that they don't represent to fool the masses, whatever it is that somebody got going on. But it's like, just be yourself. There's a lot of people out there that have built a huge brand off of just who they are, Obviously, it's gonna be times where somebody gonna try to tell you that you're not this person, or whatever the case is, but only you know that for sure. When the majority know, like from day one, you've been having that same type of aura, that same spirit, you are that person that you've been saying you are. That's what matters at the end of the day. Authentically being you. You don't have to be a certain way or whatever the case is. Don't let sometimes you can be on the social medias and sometimes people even lose the mentality that they have because they so busy being programmed and seeing what everybody on social media is talking about, what everybody on Twitter is talking about, what everybody on Instagram is talking about. It's always that. Then eventually it goes into somebody's subconscious and they start becoming like these other people. Who are you before the social media, before listening to other people's opinions and who you was around? Who was that person that you truly are? At your core of who you are, who are you? Because we can evolve, we can grow. Not saying you're gonna be the same person at 5, but what were those interests? What were the things that made you smile, that made you happy? Who are you really at the core when nobody's around? And how you act, how you operate, that's who you are. That authentically being yourself. And it just seemed like in this day and age, this era, a lot of people feel like they got to put on that image or fake things out and fool people, whatever the case is, because that's how they got to get to where they want to get, right? But just here to say, just keep being you, stay true to who you are, keep that authentic energy, no matter where you at. If there's something you don't agree with, stand on that. Don't just try to group think because you're around 10 people that think the same. If this is something that you feel, and I'm not saying as in it's a separation like you above anybody or coming from an arrogant standpoint, it's just that if this is something that you feel that you stand on, stand on that, because everybody ain't gonna have the same. People might have different thought forms or the way that they think and ways that they think. So it's just if this is the person that you are, stay on that. Even if you gotta walk alone, speak your truth, live in your truth. And if that's something that you don't agree with and you don't want to be around, don't be around it. If it's something that you don't stand for, separate yourself. And that's just how it gotta be. Stand on who you are. Being authentically yourself. That's how you live in your truth. That's how you be real with you. Because at the end of the day, only you can look in the mirror and tell yourself if you was being real or not. And if you a person who okay with that, that's fine by me too. Keep doing what you do, whatever the case is. Just stay away from me. But a person who is authentically gonna stay true to themselves, they gonna put out authentic energy. It's the type of things you're gonna reciprocate. You can't expect meeting, with solid people are people who actually got standards or values, are people that are authentically themselves. If you sitting here doing fake shit and you faking everybody else around you, or the people that you meet and encounter, you're gonna have all type of fake platonic, all type of fake type of relationships that you're gonna run into, because that's the energy you putting out. You're not being yourself. Who are you authentically? Who are you at the core? And just remember that, you can be anybody as long as you staying true to you. That's who you are. But that's all I really had to say. I'm just trying to get you guys to think. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Build me in the comments. This is Cultivated Minds, and I'm signing out.